To your mind, be formless, shapeless like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. That was a Bruce Lee quote, and I don't know who remembers Bruce Lee. Enter the Dragon, very popular movie. And I was in a course last week, and we had a finale yesterday, and the instructor brought up this Bruce Lee, and it just kept me thinking, because I heard it before. It's not my first time hearing it, but it really made me think about how can I apply this concept, this idea, to my life. And I've heard this one other thing too. It says that you become the 5 people that you surround yourself with, and that if you are the water and the 5 people and their values and whatever it is that they do, you become them. And then I saw a short video. I think it was last week or the week before, and it was these little tots, and there was one tot, I guess a top, these things that spin and they wobble, and it was wobbling all over the place. And then it was introduced, spinning tots were introduced in it, and they kept bouncing into it, and eventually that started to spin. And so I thought about the influence, and then earlier tonight actually, I saw a little short video on the transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly, and it just got me thinking. Sometimes we have to change who we are right now in this moment to become something more, to become the thing that we were meant to be, to emerge out of this cocoon into this beautiful butterfly, this winged thing that has fully formed wings and colors and stripes and all amazing stuff. And earlier today, one of the guests in the Daily Gratitude room asked about, butterflies and why was there a butterfly in our logo, and I gave the explanation for that, because butterfly to me signifies transformation and change. So I was just thinking about this quote, and I was thinking, this quote is a metaphor that encourages you to be adaptable, to embrace change, because it suggests that water is the thing that is a balance that allows people to flow with a situation rather than be stiff or attached to it. So whatever situation you're in, we just did a training room, and they talked about the Mel Robbins theory, let them, and yeah, this is I started the book. I have not finished it yet, so I can't really talk to it specifically, but the part that I've heard, well, not specific at this moment, but I will in a few days. And it was just really just about letting people be who they are and what they are and what they want to be, because they're taking up energy and space in your head. So I was thinking, like, when you're doing a live video every day and you're thinking about things to talk about, some days, boom, 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 topics flow instantly. They come to me, and some days it's like it takes a little bit of pondering, a little bit of thinking about, okay, what is something meaningful that I'd like to share with you all? And so that was the one that came up. So it, the flow, to me, it encourages me to be open-minded, to be adaptable, to embrace change, to learn from the experiences that I am experiencing in my life, to, just stay at peace with myself. And as you develop this ability to transform any situation, anything, then it's not so much that you're letting it impact you, but you're flowing with it. So you're not resisting it. It's sort of happening. And I kind of like that. And Bruce Lee was a very disciplined person. He died at a young age. I don't remember exactly what year he died. I think he was born in 1947. But I remember when I was a kid, we loved Bruce Lee. I loved the martial arts movies when I was a kid. So just the idea of just being in flow just intrigues me. And when I started practicing gratitude, one of the there's been many benefits for me as a matter of fact, but there was one thing that was really profound that really stood out for me to this day, and it was the day that I realized that I shouldn't be needing to complain about anything because it was a waste of time, because I found out that if you actually look for gratitude in any situation, you can find it. And that gave me so much peace. It really did give me a lot of peace, and I'm conscious of it, and I'm not saying I'm 100% complaint free, but I'm significantly less than what I used to be. And when I do find myself in that situation, I usually find myself saying, dude, you're complaining, man. And I as I listen to people share, and people who have developed mastery level results in their life, they one thing I heard was that they don't really complain. It's just like they see a situation and it's something that they need to navigate through. And so in a lot of ways, that's like water just being in a flow. I don't think when water gets stuck or comes up against the wall, it either goes nowhere if it's a container and it just becomes part of it. But if there's an opening, it will find it and it will make its way through and get to the other side of wherever it's going. So those are just my thoughts for the day. I do these lives not because I am particularly interested in gaining followers or anything like that. I do it because it stretches me out of my comfort zone. I do it because it gives me something to think about, and it challenges my mind. Because my mind can be like, it could be a desert at times, it could be a cesspool at times, it could be a lot of things. But when I do these things, it fertilizes my mind, and it causes me to see things differently and to have different ways of looking at things. And so that's why I do it, because it's a challenge. Every single day, I'm now in my second year. I do it because I like it. I like it. And some days, I got the perfect thing that I want to talk about, and it flows really well. And some days, like yesterday, I had to do my message twice. The first time I started talking, we went live, and I didn't turn on the mic because I got, this tech, the little sophisticated here. I didn't notice it because I was really excited yesterday. I woke up this morning jacked up. And so once I realized myself, after talking for probably about 6 or 7 minutes, that there was no audio and that no one would be able to hear anything that I said. And I just laughed at myself and said, oh, wow, okay, that was exciting. You just had a fun conversation with yourself because nobody knew what you said except you. And you start over. And it was a completely different conversation than what I had said initially the first time, because I don't really have notes in front of me. Sometimes I do, but most of the times it's just off the top of my head. I will do some research, and I'll have some bullet point ideas of what I want to discuss, and then I share from my perspective how the thing I'm talking about, how I'm navigating it, or how I'm processing it, or how I'm dealing with it in my life. And that's kind of what I do. And so it's the ability to talk about anything on the fly is a gift. I don't know that I can talk about any subject, but there's many things that I can. And so for me, it's fun. I like it. It's like a personal challenge. No one gave it to me. I just decided I wanted to do it. I believe that I have something of importance to say to you all. And one day something interesting will come out and I will have captured it. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye.